Good morning! Good morning, good morning, good morning! Welcome back to the Shed School! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Good morning, everybody! Oh, it's so good to be back! We're back in the shed, oh yeah! It's 10 o'clock in the morning! It's 10 in the morning! Good morning, good morning, good morning! Welcome back to the Sunday Shed School, a brand new monthly show just for you guys! Oh yeah, I can't wait! It's going to be awesome! It's going to be so good! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, we are back in the shed. It is a little bit colder compared to the last time we were here, but we are back. We are ready to go. I've got my coffee. I've got everything. You guys are here. It's so lovely to see you all again. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, that is so much better. Just right next to the little plaque here. Oh, it's so heavy. That's right, we won. Look at this. Shed of the Year 2020, Lockdown with Purpose. Guys, first of all, thank you so much for everyone who voted for us for that. It's so kind of you. So lovely to just to win a big piece of wood to go on the wall. It's awesome. It's awesome. Well, thank you very much, and welcome to all you guys who are coming back to watch the shed again. Now, this is a brand new Shed School. I'm not new. I'm the same person, but it's a brand new show. It's going to be 45 minutes of fun for you guys. You guys are going to absolutely love it, and it's Sunday mornings. Nothing better than a Sunday morning. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Right, let's get started with today. You ready? Let's give it a go. Perfecto. Right, well, welcome back to the Shed School. It is so nice to be back. It's so nice to see all of your lovely faces and all of your lovely names popping up on the screen. Remember, if you do have any comments or any questions or anything you want to share with me here in the shed, feel free to pop them in the comments box on Facebook and on YouTube. And if you don't already, subscribe, click and share all of your bits and pieces with us in the shed. Let us know. Right, well, coming up in today's show, we have got some fantastic stuff coming up today. We have got a shed body. That's right, Miss Max Shed Yoga. You guys at home are going to be doing some shed yoga. Ooh, I hope you got some comfortable clothes on. Mums and dads, that means you too. We've got Shed Mind. So today we've got a story time with children's writer Helen Marshall. She's going to be telling you guys a fantastic story that she's wrote. It's beautiful. You're going to absolutely love this. And just to get our soul nice and warmed up and ready, we've got some Shed Soul. The Positive Being guys have created a fantastic song called The Friendship Recipe. We're going to be finding about that later on today. Oh, there's so much going on today. I'm so excited to be back. It's so lovely. It's so fantastic. I hope you're as excited as I am. Oh, yeah. Right, well, today's show, and each show's going to have a topic, and today's topic is friendship. Friendship, or to be a friend. That's exactly what it is. And as you can see right above me here is a little affirmation. That's right, an affirmation is something we tell ourselves to embody ourselves, to give ourselves a bit more strength. And it says, I am a friend. Have a little think about that. What does it mean to be a friend? It's funny that, isn't it, being a friend? Because I'm sure you've all got friends or have friends around. What does it mean to be a friend? I am a friend. I treat everyone with kindness and respect. I choose to be friends with people who make me feel good. That is so true. Isn't that right? Being friends with people who make you feel good. Oh yeah, awesome. I am not alone. I am not alone. It's really important to know that as well, that we are not alone, isn't it? We are not alone. Never alone. Because you've got friends around you, you're never ever alone. So that is today's topic. We're going to be thinking all about friendship. So to start with, I would like you to just have a little think. If your brother or sister there, you can have a little chat with them. Or if mum or dad are there, you can have a little chat with them as well. And I want you to think about the following questions. What does the word friend mean? What does that mean? What does the word friend mean? What does it mean to you? What does the word friend mean? How can we be a friend to others? So what can we do to be a friend to others? And what makes a good friend? I'm going to give you 1 minute. I would like you to have a chat with the person next to you. Mum and dad are there, or brother or sister, or even your teddy bear. Have a chat with them about what a friend means. Off you go. And I'm going to have a little think myself. What does a friend mean to me? Well, I think it's really important. I've got friends around me. What does that word friend mean? Well, it means to be somebody there for me. Somebody who I know that I can pick up the phone and call them and speak to them. Or if I see them around, they've got my back. Not literally got my back, I don't need anyone helping my back, but somebody who's there with me, who could just help me through anything really. Somebody I can have fun with, someone I can enjoy things with. How can we be a friend to others? Well, how can I be a friend? I could probably be there for somebody. I can make sure that I'm there. I can be kind to people. What makes a good friend? Well, I'm trying to think about what qualities makes a good friend. I'll tell you what. Let's break it down a little bit further and let's find out together. I wonder what you guys have come up with at home. Do let me know in the comments box what you think makes a good friend. So, the dictionary. Good place to start if we're never too sure what words mean. What does the word friend mean in the dictionary? Well, it means this. A person you have mutual affection for. Somebody who you both like each other. You both like each other. Hey, we're good friends. We both like each other. You wouldn't really be friends if you liked somebody and the other person didn't like you. Wouldn't be friends, would it? So a friend is somebody who both have the same feelings for each other. Hey friend, hey friend, hey friend. A close relative. Now, lots of people obviously have family, but we can also say they're friends as well. I know people say, oh, my mum's my best friend. Or my dad, he's my best friend. Or my sister, she's my friend. She's my friend. A friend can be a relative as well. It doesn't just have to be somebody who is outside of your family. It could be somebody in your family as well. Or your family of friends. And a person who is not an enemy or opponent. I think that's important, isn't it? A person who's not an enemy, somebody who's not against you, somebody who shares the same views as you, tends to be a friend. You both have the same likes, maybe both have the same dislikes, and they're definitely not somebody who's an opponent. Somebody not on the other team. That's what the dictionary's saying. But, you know, the dictionary's not always right, is it? Not always right. Helping them. I love the suggestions that are coming in. Somebody that's helping them. This is something Chloe says, I'm her best friend, and I agree. I love that. Best friends. Lots of friends. Now, I have lots of friends. I do have 1 or 2 really close friends, but I'd like to think that there's lots of friends around. I'm sure you guys are right the same at home. It's about that sharing, isn't it? It's about sharing things with other people and being there for each other. Awesome. Right. How do we expect our friends to be? What does that mean? Well, how do we expect our friends to behave? How do we expect our friends to treat us? These are all questions we're thinking about when it comes to friendship. Now, I expect my friends to be kind. I think you guys are exactly the same as me. I would want my friends to be kind, to be nice, to be friendly, but being kind to animals, being kind to other people, being kind to themselves. I think that's a really important quality to have as a friend, isn't it? Caring. Oh, yeah, caring. You've got to look after things. You've got to be caring. You've got to look after little animals and little people and big people and old people and everyone. You've got to be kind, haven't you? So you've got to be kind and caring. I think these are definitely qualities. I wonder what qualities you're coming up with at home. Oh, I love that. Honest and kind. Brilliant. I love your suggestions. Well done, guys. For me, my friends have got to be clever. Now, you might say, Mr. Bates, that's not very nice. You've got to say they've got to be clever. But I think it's important that they're clever because I wouldn't want them to be doing silly things and getting themselves in trouble. And then, because it might get me in trouble. And I don't want to get in trouble from other people. So I need them to be clever and I can learn from them. Friends help you learn as well, don't they? They tell you all those lovely things to help you learn. Oh, I love that. Someone who isn't a bully and helps you. I love that suggestion. Well done. Kind, happy, funny. Lovely suggestions, guys. Really, really fantastic. Well done. For me, they need to be polite. They need to say please and thank yous. It costs nothing to say please and thank you. So I want my friends to be polite. If they're not very polite and not very nice, do I want to be a friend with them? That's the question. And loving. Same as that caring and that kind. I want my friends to be loving, to love me as a friend. And for me to love them back, they've got to be loving, haven't they? Definitely. And overall, for me, they've got to be fun. They've definitely got to be somebody I want to be fun with and have fun with and enjoy time with. Definitely got to be fun as well. Now, when I think of a friend, obviously I think of all my friends that are real people, but I also think of my Mr. Monkey as well, who is, of course, my dear friend. And he's kind, he's caring, he's very, very clever, he's very polite, he's loving, and of course he is fun as well. And we might get to see Mr. Monkey a little bit later on to catch up with what he's been doing recently. Probably just eating bananas like a nutcase. Right, so today we're going to enter into our first little session here. Oh, you ready for some shed body? That's right, Miss Mac's Yoga Shed, or Shed Yoga. Now, we're looking at friendship today, and we're also looking at your body being a friend. You've got to look after your body, haven't you? Give your body a big hug. Oh, you've got to love yourself as well as loving other people. So we have got a little session for you now with Miss Mac in the Yoga Shed. You guys are going to absolutely love this. This is going to be awesome. Mums and dads, I want you joining in at home. That's right, you too. Boys and girls, you ready? Miss Mac, are you there? Miss Mac, Miss Mac.
Thanks, Mr. Bates. Hey, Shed School crew. My name is Miss Mac, and this is my yoga shed. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. So, this week we were thinking about friendship, and Mr. Bates and I thought, well, what better way to be a good friend to your body than to do some yoga? Have a little stretch, have a lovely breathe, be very calm. Sounds perfect, right? So, if you've got a yoga mat, roll it out. If you don't, do not worry, you don't need one, but what you do need is some space. So move your books out the way, move your table, move your dog, your cat, your gran, get them out the way. Grown-ups, if you're joining in, make sure there's enough space for you too. And then we need to take our shoes and socks off, because we don't want to slip. So, I'm taking my slippers off. Here they are. I'm going to throw them over there. And then when you've got your space, come to sitting on the floor on your bottom. Grown-ups, I will allow you to sit on the sofa if you would like. I'm going to take my thinking cap off, but I'm not going to get rid of it because I don't want to forget to think. That'd be a nightmare. I'm going to pop it on this plant. There we go. So, we are sitting on our bottoms on the floor. And we've got our legs crossed if we can. If we can't, we can extend them out in front. And we are going to make our tummies nice and strong. And we're going to imagine there's a string coming out of the top of our head and it's pulling our head up towards the sky or the ceiling, depends what you're under. From here, we are going to take some nice big balloon breaths. So we're going to inhale, take our hands up towards the sky. And then we're going to exhale, let all the air out like a balloon deflating. And another one. Exhale, let all the air out. One more. Exhale. Now we'll try it without the sound. So inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. So we're going to bring our hands together in the center of our chest. And from here we're going to take a little Om. So yoga classes always start with an Om. Om, O-M, is the sound of the universe. So it sounds like this. Om. Hopefully when you do it, you feel a buzzing sensation in your body. So let's all try it together. Nice big Om. You feel the buzzing? Let's try it with our eyes closed this time. Om. Going to try one more. Keep your eyes closed, but bring your hands up towards your forehead and see if you can feel the buzzing there. Om. Lovely. Blink your eyes open. Hope you're feeling nice and calm now. From here, we're going to think about our super shoulders. So on your next inhale, we're gonna lift the shoulders up towards the ears. Get them as high as you can. Wear them as earrings. And then you're gonna exhale, let them drop down. Nice, another one. Inhale. Get them as high as you can. Higher than that. Higher, higher. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Nice. From here, we are going to super glue our bums to the floor. So, get your super glue, pop it on your bum, and then squidge your bum down. Make sure it's really stuck. Lovely. From here, we are going to take one hand towards the floor, and then we're going to sweep the other arm up towards the sky and draw a big rainbow with that hand. So this is stretching out our side body or our ribs. And our ribs do loads for us, right? They protect the heart, they protect the lungs. They're really important. So thank you, ribs, for being so awesome. We're going to come back to center. Let's do the other side. So sweep that other arm up, draw that rainbow, keep that bum cheek on the floor. Don't let it lift. We're reaching through the fingertips. Reaching, nice, coming back. Beautiful. What else should we be a good friend to? Oh, probably our hips, our legs and our feet. They're pretty important. So we're going to take one foot and we're going to give it a cuddle. Yeah? So we've got the foot in the elbow and the knee in the elbow, and we're just going to give it a cuddle. And if you can't do that, you're going to get your digger arms and do that instead. And we're just gonna move it around, say, hi foot, you're so great, you carry me around all day. Maybe we give it a kiss. And then maybe we use our foot as a phone. Hello, hello. And then we realize it's quite smelly, so we take it out to the side. Pooey. And it's still smelly, so we take it the other way. Blah. And then we put it down and we do the other side. Make sure you've still got your super glue on your bum. So we're gonna lift up the other leg, either foot and knee into elbows or digger arms. And we're going to move it around. And if we kiss the foot on the other side, we have to do it on this side. Otherwise, they'll fall out. And then we're going to use our foot as a phone. Hello? Hello? Nope, still no one there. Oh, it's smelly again. Take it out to the side. Pooey, get it away. And then take it out to the other side. Pooh, stinky. Nice. Give your legs a shake. Oh, thank you, legs. You are fantastic. Now we're going to roll over our knees and find ourselves on all fours in a tabletop position. I'm going to back up and try and not knock over my plants. So we've got our hands underneath our shoulders and our knees underneath our hips. And from here, we are going to take a cow pose. So we're going to let our belly buttons drop towards the floor. And we're going to take our head to look up towards the sky. And you might want to do a moo. From here, we're going to pull belly button towards our back and round like an angry cat. And you might want to do a meow. And then back to your cow pose, moo. And then back to your cat pose, meow. Moo. Meow. Lovely. Have a little wriggle through your bum. A little roll through your head. And then you're going to tuck your toes under, walk your hands towards your knees, and come to standing. Beautiful. From here, you're going to make yourself as tall as possible. So you can come right up onto your tiptoes, reach your fingertips towards the sky, finding your mountain pose, making yourself as big as you possibly can. And then you're going to make yourself as wide as possible. So bring your feet nice and wide, reach your arms out, see how wide you can make yourself. Oh, that's brilliant. And then come back to being really, really tall. Come back to your mountain pose. And then make yourself really, really wide. Wow, fantastic. From here, I'm going to take a bend through your knees. We're going to fold forward so our hands touch the floor. If your hands don't touch the floor, you can take your feet wider. And you can keep that bend in the knees, or you can start to straighten your legs. That's up to you. And then we're going to do an elephant pose. So we're going to lift one hand towards the sky. And maybe make an elephant noise. I'm not quite sure what that is. Lovely. Let's do the other side. Beautiful. From here, we're going to work our feet back in. We're going to bend through the knees, take our hands to our hips, and we're going to roll back up to standing. Gorgeous. From here, we are going to take an eagle pose. So we're going to sit the bum down, and then we're going to cross one leg over the other. Ooh. Nice. And then we're going to give ourselves a cuddle, like this. Oh yeah, buddy, you're so great. And it's quite hard to balance here. So look at something that doesn't move, so probably not me. Look at something, see if you can really concentrate. And we're going to sit the bum a little bit lower. And we're going to stay here for one more breath, trying really hard to balance. And then we're going to explode out and release. Take a little shake out, let that all go. But we've got to do the other side, otherwise you'll be on the wonk. So sit the bum down, and then you're going to cross the other leg over. Nice. And then you're going to give yourself a cuddle again with the opposite arm on top. Beautiful. And then this time you're going to imagine you're a nice, bold eagle on a mountainside. So if you're wobbling, that's okay. See if you can style it out and be an eagle, a proud eagle. Nice. And then we're going to explode out. Pew! Wonderful. Take another shake, get your wriggles out, and then you're going to be a fabulous ice cream. Yeah, good ice creams. And from here, we're going to melt down all the way to the floor. Melting, melting, melting. Melting, melting, melting. Melting, melting. Until you're just a puddle on the floor. You're going to bring your knees together, and you're going to lay your body along your thighs, and your forehead's going to rest on the floor. And you are in child's pose, Balasana. You're going to close down your eyes and take 3 nice big breaths. One more. Lovely. Blink open your eyes. You're going to bring yourself back up to seated. So swing your legs round, get your bum on the floor. And we are going to take one Om to finish this time, so like we did at the start. So bring your hands together, close your eyes, all together, one nice big Om. 1, 2, 3. Om. Lovely. From here, blink open your eyes, and to close the practice, we are going to say Namaste. And Namaste means that I see and honor and respect you, and you see and honor and respect me, and we all honor and respect each other. So, Shed School Crew, Namaste. Well done, guys. That was awesome sauce. It was so good, in fact, that I think you deserve a marshmallow clap. However, because this is yoga, we don't marshmallow clap with our hands. No, 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 no. We do it with our feet. So, shuffle your bum forward a bit, rock your weight back. See if you can keep your back nice and straight and strong, make your tummy strong, pick up your feet, and marshmallow clap, yeah! Woo! Marshmallow clap, woo, 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 woo! Yeah, 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 woo! Bye, Shed School Crew, see you soon, bye!
I'm marshmallow clapping. I'm clapping marshmallow. I just can't do it. Awesome sauce. How cool was that? Let's give Miss Mac a big marshmallow clap. Oh, fantastic. I absolutely love that. Marshmallow clap with my feet. I will get that. One day I'll be able to do it. One day I will. And I'm sure you will too. Awesome sauce. Well done, everybody. I hope you're feeling a little bit better now, a bit warmed up. And hey, isn't that so right that we've got to be friends with our body? We've got to treat our body right, just like we treat our friends right. Oh, fantastic. Awesome. Diddle-doo, 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 diddle-doo. Lovely stuff. Well, for more information on Miss Mac's Yoga, do visit her Facebook page, Emma Mac Yoga. You guys will absolutely love it. More from Miss Mac next time. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about a real story. Now, this is a real story about friendship. I was totally inspired when I saw this story. I thought I'd share it with all of you lovely lot at home. You lovely lot. I thought I'd share it with you lovely lot. Yeah. Now, this is Matthew. Matthew, there's a picture at the top. Matthew is a blind rock climber from Boston, which is in America, who took up the sport almost a year ago thanks to his friend Max. And there's Max underneath. Hang on a minute. Rock climbing and being blind. What do you think? That doesn't sound like a very safe thing to do. Why do you think I'm saying that? Well, because he won't be able to see what he's doing. Hey, but his friend Max has basically got him involved in it, got him involved in this rock climbing, and I tell you why it's so inspirational now. Max acts as Matthew's caller, giving directions and guiding him to where to hold onto the climbing route. So where the holds are. So what a hold is are basically like the grips that you hold onto on the wall. And what's happening? Max, obviously he can't see because he's blind, and he's been blind since he was born. He can't see where the holds are, so his good friend Matthew is telling him where to put his hands. So he's going, Matthew, Max, put your hand there, put your hand there, put your hand there, and there we go. And he's helping him. So he's telling him where to put his hands. What a lovely friend he is there. What a lovely friend Max is. As Matthew became more and more advanced, he wanted a way to plan and strategize his climbs. What does that mean? Well, that means as he got better at climbing up the rocks, and you can see them there on that picture, climbing up all the way. You can see that Matthew got better and better, and he wanted to find a way that he could obviously use Max to help him, but he wanted to find a way that could make it a little bit easier for him to climb bigger things. Shall we find out how they did it? So, he devised a system of mapping out his routes using his beloved childhood toy, Lego. How cool is this? Now, Matthew and Max are both there, and they're helping him. Basically what they've done is mapped out where the holds are on that Lego base plate, and it's helping him feel where those little holds are going to be. So basically what it is Matthew, Matthew is feeling the route, and Max is helping him by using his eyes to basically place them so they can both find their way up. How cool is that? So they're both helping each other. What a great example of how a friend can help you be the best you. I think that's really, for me, what it's all about, isn't it? Friends should be there for us all the time, and also helping each other how they can be the best persons, how you can be the best you possible. How could you help a friend this week? Have a little think how you could help a friend this week. Obviously, we're back to school tomorrow, which I can't wait for. Have a think how you could help a friend. Yeah? Because Max helped Matthew climb the wall and achieve his goals. I wonder what you could do this week to help somebody. I wonder. Right, now we've got some Shed Mind for you. Some Shed Mind to expand our minds. And you guys are going to absolutely love this segment. Today, you are going to hear a fantastic story from a lady called Helen Marshall. Helen Marshall. Now here she is. Here's Helen. Helen is a children's author. She's a drama facilitator, a theatre maker, a nature nerd, and a community activist. Whoa, that's a lot of things there, Helen. Woohoo! But what Helen's done, a fantastic job she's done, she's created a lovely story called The Mole and the Flower. And this story centres around the importance of intergenerational friendships and the belief that they can bring to individuals and communities alike. Now, intergenerational, that is a long word. What does that mean? Well, that means friends that might be older and friends that might be younger than you. Because actually, if you think about it, you might have friends your own age, but you also might have friends a couple of years older. You might have some friends that are a couple of years younger. I know I have friends that are a lot older than me. I also have friends that are a lot younger than me. I have friends all over the generations, whether they're young, my age or old. And it's okay to have that. Your friends don't have to just be your age. You can have friends of all ages. Have a selection box of ages. So we're going to hear a little bit from Helen today, and she is going to read you a fantastic story that you guys are going to absolutely love. I know you're going to love it. It's awesome. It is really, really good. Helen, are you there? Helen!
Hello everybody! Great to see everybody here today. My name is Helen Marshall and I make up stories for my job, which means I am a children's author. I wonder if any of you like making up stories in your head. I bet you do. Well, when I was about your age, I had a little book that I put all of my stories in, and sometimes I would write it and sometimes I would draw the stories too. I decided to write a story all about friendship, and this is my story. It's called The Mole and the Flower, and I'm going to read it to you very shortly. If you can see very carefully, I have two characters in my story. I have a flower and a mole. And it's a story about them coming together and being the best of friends.
The Mole and the Flower. Written by me, Helen Marshall, and illustrated by Christopher A. Martin. 50 years ago, in a garden you might know, lived the most beautiful rose of all. Petals of peach and red covered the flower's head, which grew to reach the top of the wall. Long prickly thorns stood out like horns along the flower's green stalk. The birds would pass by and say, "Oh my," stopping for a while to talk. That flower he sighed with joy and pride as he relaxed in the summer's heat. "What a great occupation," he said with adoration. Their visits were his favourite treats. But the days went on and time had gone, bringing us to the present day. Flower had now grown old, or so we are told, and he's feeling more bitter each day, oh no. For he is no longer pretty, youthful nor witty, which made him feel grumpy inside. When the birds passed by, he shooed them to the sky, and off they flew with a cry. His petals had dried, falling limp to each side, making the flower grouchy indeed. His leaves even frowned, which were brown and hung down. "I'm a useless old ugly weed." And it says here, "No visitors, please." Oh dear, look, he's looking at himself. He is a very grumpy flower. Just then a loud sound came from the ground. "What on earth is that?" said Flower with doubt. The sound got much bigger, and then with much vigour, out popped a little snout. I wonder if you boys and girls back home can guess what's popping out of the ground just there. The flower bent down. He could see something brown poking out of the ground were two eyes. It was a young mole, a bright, eager little soul, despite her tiny size. "Watch where you're going," said Flower, unknowing. "You nearly uprooted me, you know." Little Mole gave a sniff, her nose a precious gift. "I'm ever so sorry," she said with woe. Before Flower could shout, Mole popped out and looked about. "You see, I'm here on a mission. In this field," she quietly revealed, "is a flower," she said with suspicion. "The most beautiful and grand," and she started to stand, gazing at the creature aloft. "It is a stem that's long, which is green and strong, and petals which are tender and soft. This flower, I'm told, is bright and bold," said Mole, who was leaning in close, "and thorns like nails as big as sails," and she reached up with her nose. Just then Flower saw what he'd failed to before, and he sighed at being so unkind. He'd seen two eyes, but it came as a surprise to see that the young mole was blind. "This flower, I'm told, should smell like gold," whispered Mole, who snuffled and sniffed. "It says so in my book, if you'd like to take a look. I was given it as a birthday gift." Flower looked in the book and a big breath he took. It was then that Little Mole knew. For Flower had froze. She could feel it in her toes. The beautiful flower is you. It had been a while since Flower had smiled, but Mole had made him grin. She'd made him feel good, and up he stood, lifting his weary chin. For the rest of the day they had lots to say, talking about this and that. Despite the age gap and that first mishap, all day they talked and sat. The flower, he spoke, telling jokes, making the mole laugh out loud. But it wasn't to last, as a cold wind blew past, and above came a huge storm cloud. Uh-oh. Buckets of snow came to and fro, covering the ground below. It closed the way Mole had taken today. Another route she did not know. "Oh no, what to do? I can't see the hole, can you?" said Mole, who was feeling scared. Flower had to be brave, with a new friend to save. "Sit at my roots," he declared. For Flower knew how dangerous it was too, for a little mole to be out in the cold. Little moles were meant underground, with soil all around, and their mothers for them to hold. Oh, look, she's wishing she's back home with her mom. Oh, dear. Although Flower was sore, he bent his stalk to the floor to cover his shivering friend. His petals kept Mole warm away from the cold storm, and for days Flower did not unbend. 3 days and 3 nights, and thankfully a light came up above as asked. It was the bright sun whose rays it spun, melting the snow at last. Just then a loud sound came from deep underground, a rumbling just like before. Out popped a snout, sniffing about, and then appeared 4 more. It was 5 different moles from 5 different holes who had reached the garden at last. It was Mum and Dad, and how they were glad. "Where have you been?" they asked. She's got her 3 brothers here too, look. "Mum, I'm all right. I just had a little fright, but look what I finally found. It's the most beautiful flower. Everywhere I did scour, and it was here all the time on this mound." And she's showing them, look, here's the flower. How her brothers they laughed, calling her daft. "That's not the flower," they said, "for that flower's old and is rotting with mould." And a tear Little Mole shed. Oh dear. Flower then sighed, silent and resigned, knowing that they were right. "I'm no longer beautiful, radiant or youthful, but knew you didn't have your sight." Young Mole climbed up and held Flower's face like a cup, being careful not to fall. "You saved me from the cold, which was brave and bold. You're the most beautiful flower of all." The end.
Well, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed my story. Thank you for letting me share that with you. And now I wonder if you can pop your story down on a piece of paper. I bet you've got lots of stories about your friends in your head. So maybe you could gather a piece of paper and a pencil, and I want you to draw your friend on the page, and perhaps you can tell us what makes them a super duper friend. Maybe they have super listening ears, or maybe they make you laugh out loud, or maybe they're kind to you when you're sad. So that's what I would like you to do. And for your grown-ups at home, if you want to follow more about what I do as a children's author, you can go onto my website, which is www.thisishelenmarshall.com, or I'm on Instagram at helenmarshallbooks. And I also do some creative writing classes. So if you have some budding authors at home, do get in touch and I can offer some Zoom calls for one-to-one creative writing sessions. It's been so lovely to be part of the Shed School. Thank you very much, boys and girls. Have a great time today. Bye!
Fantastic! Thank you, Helen. Let's give her a big marshmallow clap. Ooh. Fantastic. What a beautiful story that was. Isn't it so lovely at the end? Mole said, hey, look, you're brave and bold, and that's all I care about. Being a friend, that's what it's all about. What a beautiful story. Thank you so, so much, Helen. You have been a brilliant one. Marshmallow claps for you. Awesome sauce. Well done, well done, well done. Awesome. Right, well, today she set us a bit of a task, hasn't she? I would like you guys at home to draw a picture of the perfect friend. Now, you might have your perfect friend already, so you might want to draw a picture of them, or you could draw a picture of your super perfect friend, somebody who just contains all the qualities to make a perfect friend. I would like you to add some describing words or sentences around the character and think about what qualities they have. Now, I have uploaded a sheet onto the Facebook page that you guys are more than welcome to download and print later on today. But I'm going to take you through what the task consists of today. So here is your piece of paper. Da, da, da. It's a plain piece of paper. It's plain. It's plain. Hi, I'm a plain piece of paper. And what I'd like you to do is to draw the person or character, could be a character, in which you think is the perfect friend. And around that character, put in some words that makes them a great friend. What qualities do they have to be a great friend? Like, great listener. Somebody who's kind, somebody who's respectful, which means they respect you, or even makes you feel good. Oh yes, I think a friend should always make you feel good. That's awesome, I love that. And this is the sheet that's available on the Facebook page. If you are watching on YouTube, please pop over to the Facebook page, click that like and follow button, and obviously please feel free to download and print off today's sheet there. Awesome sauce. I can't wait to see your work. Please do send them in to me at the Shed School. You can send them via Facebook, via Twitter, via Instagram, and via email, info@theshedschool.co.uk. I really want to see your lovely pictures of your friends and words that describe them. Remember, this doesn't have to be a friend that you know. This could be a super person, somebody that is a super listener, somebody that has is incredibly kind, somebody that is laughing funny. Laugher, that's not a word. I just made up a word. Laughing, that's not a word. But share your work with me with the Shed. I really want to see it, and you never know, you might feature on our Instagram page later on today. Awesome. So, before we go, I've got to show you this. You guys are going to absolutely love this. We need to do some Shed Soul. That's right. The Positive Bean are performing their brand new song called Friendship Recipe. Now, if you don't know the Positive Bean, they are absolutely awesome sauce. Our amazing theme tune was created by them and my friend Kev Richardson. And so they created this fantastic song. And they've created a song all about friendship, which you guys are going to love. What I really would love you guys to do is to really think about the words that they've added into the song. And you never know, it might help you draw your person and write some words around the outside. Have a real think about the lyrics they've chosen to put into their friendship recipe. I wonder what goes in to a friendship. If only there was a recipe.
What makes a good friend? On someone I can depend. They're always there for me. I am always there for them. They'll listen to my stories and be with me till the end. Everybody needs a friend. A friend will be there for you. And when you're feeling low, arm on their shoulder so you're 10 feet tall. And when you're feeling down, they'll help you turn those blues around. Trust, honesty, sharing is caring, so you're worry-free. A helping hand and loyalty, plenty of laughter in this friendship recipe. Trust, honesty, sharing is caring, so you're worry-free. A helping hand and loyalty, plenty of laughter in this friendship recipe. In this friendship recipe. Trust and honesty, laughter and loyalty. In this friendship recipe.
Awesome sauce! Give him a big marshmallow clap! Woo! Excelente! Look at this! It's Mr. Monkey! How are you, buddy? Awesome sauce! Nice to see you, mate. Awesome, do you enjoy that? What a sweet song! How good was that? And if you want some more information about The Positive Bean, do pop over to the website www.thepositivebean.com. Fantastic song, all about friendship, the friendship recipe, loyalty, all those things that we've been speaking about today. It's so important, isn't it? What? What have we been talking about today? Where have you been, mate? Oh, you've been in the case. Of course you have. Of course you have. Yeah, of course. Sorry about that. Well, I'll tell you what we've been talking about. And I'll tell you what. Let's go over the affirmation for today. The affirmation, obviously, brought to you by the iGrow Co. above us here. I'll just bring it up here and make you see a little bit better. Here it is. Now, it says, I am a friend. I treat everyone with kindness and respect. I choose to be friends with people who make me feel good. I am not alone. Hey, I know there's a picture of you, isn't there? I know. Hey, you're my friend. Are you my friend? Perfect. Well, I tell you what. As we've been thinking about friendship today, I would love everybody to repeat after me. We're going to say the affirmation 3 times. That way, it cements it in our head, and it really tells us to believe in what we're saying. Okay, you ready? After me. You going to do it properly? I hope so. Okay. I am a friend. I am a friend. Now, this time, I really want you to believe in it, okay? This time, I really want you to dig deep and really believe in it. Say it nice and loud, because it's true. You ready? I am a friend. Perfect. Well done, everybody. Well done, Mr. Monkey. That was brilliant. Stop bowing. Well done. That was so lovely. Stop bowing, please. Well done. Stop it. Awesome stuff. Well done, everybody. I love that today. A huge thank you to everybody who took part in the show today. Miss Mac in the yoga shed. Give her a big marshmallow clap. Helen Marshall, our fantastic children's writer. Lovely story there. And the Positive Bean. Awesome new track from them. And if you would like some more information about the affirmations, do pop over to igrowco.com. All their cards and everything's available up on there. Do go and check them out. They do fantastic work. Really lovely. So lovely, wasn't it, Mr. Monkey? Awesome. That's all we've got time for today. I know, it went so fast, isn't it? I know. What? What are we doing next month? Well, I can't. I tell you, next month, I'll tell you what, I wasn't going to say anything, but I might just say, next month, we're going to be learning all about what it means to be resilient, what it means to be bouncy, how we can bounce back from things. Not you being bouncy. Right, we better say goodbye. Stop it! We better say goodbye to everybody. Thank you so much for joining us in the Shed School today. Remember, do like and subscribe to our videos on Facebook, YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, and we are up on Twitter as well. Boys and girls, we will see you all very soon. Remember, you are a friend. I know, we're all friends. We'll see you soon, everybody. Bye, guys. Take care.
It's time to learn and have some
Miss